Hey everyone, hello, welcome to my channel. I am super duper excited because it is time. We made it to October and it is time to start our collaboration, our OctHygge 2023 collaboration. So excited. So I'm just going to do a quick overview again, just in case you missed our launch video. I would suggest that you go back and watch that too. But basically, in the month of October, we're going to be creating a hygge-filled reading-themed journal. And there are going to be 8 collaborators, including myself. The first week, we're all going to work on our journal covers. The second week, we're going to work on our signatures. The third week, we're going to work on our embellishments. And the fourth week, we're going to do binding and just kind of putting everything together. All right. Now, there will be freebies for you all. There are the kits that we will be using. I made one, and Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations made the other. They are available in our shops on Etsy, and they are 30% off today through the end of October. And there is a Linktree link below that will take you to everywhere you need to go. It'll take you to our shop links, to the specific listings, and it will take you to everybody's, all the collaborators' channels and social media platforms and all that good stuff. All right. So just to kind of introduce everyone to you again, we've got Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations, myself, Karin with Creative Paper Artisan. We've got Anna with Claudia's Crafting and Happy Place. We've got Val with Val's Craft Creations. We have Samantha with Magpie Printables. Lisa with Sunset Maple Studios. Say that 5 times fast. And Santhini with Sannie Creates. And Vanessa with Clemons Crafts. And our main goal, besides, crafting and having fun, we're really trying to grow these smaller channels. I believe Sannie Creates is not necessarily the small channel. She's kind of helping us along as a slightly larger channel. But we're trying to help each other grow and just kind of, get our channels up, get our viewers up, get the crafting community aware of all these really wonderful, talented crafters that we've got lined up here. So it'll be the same 8 every week. So week 1 will be covers, signatures week 2, embellishments week 3, binding week 4. All right. There's that again. Okay, now we're making this as fun as possible. So we're going to be doing giveaways and prizes. So how can you participate to get in on the drawings? And by the way, the prizes are going to be fantastic. There's a couple of girls that will be giving away their finished journals. I will be giving away some of my digital kits from my shop. And we've got a couple of surprise packages and just a bunch of really fantastic prizes. So we're going to be doing, on the last day, we'll be doing several drawings until all the prizes are gone. So that's going to be fun. But to get in on the drawings, what you need to do is subscribe to everybody's channel. You will need to like each of the collaboration videos. And then every collaborator will be asking you a question, kind of a hygge themed question in their video at some point in their video. So you'll need to answer that in the comments under their video. And those 3 things will get you in on the drawing. Now, if you want to get your name in the hat one more time, what we decided to do is if you put your finished journal pictures on social media, excuse me, specifically the Facebook groups of Crafty Dragon Creations and Creative Paper Artisan. You can put them anywhere, but especially one or both of these 2 groups with the hashtag OctHygge 2023 by the 30th of October, then we will get your name. We'll put an extra name in for you for that drawing. And also we are hoping to get everyone's other platforms growing as well. So we would love if you would take a minute or two and go and like everybody's Instagram pages and Facebook pages and their Etsy stores or whoever has what. It'll all be in the links below. Just kind of go exploring and kind of support all of these wonderful crafters here. So without further ado, I am going to start on my cover. So it's going to be twofold. I'm going to be covering the. I'm gonna be doing a kind of a harder. I just happen to have this mat board left over, and I'm going to be covering the front and back with this faux leather that I created not so long ago, and I have at the end of this video, there'll be a link to this tutorial if you're interested in seeing how I made that. But I'm going to be covering these. We're not going to do a spine because I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So that's going to have to wait until week 4 when I'll be doing that. But for now, I'm going to be at least covering these 2 pieces. And then we're going to be doing a fun flappy topper to go on top of this, okay? Yay, I love this. I pulled out all my envelopes and I found these cute little glassine bags or glassine envelopes. And I'm going to be using them too in this project. So see, I've got my cozy coffee here. Let me take a sip. All right, I better put this away though. I'm gonna get clumsy, I'm sure. Let me put this away. Out of the way. All right. So now I'm going to do this fairly quickly because this shouldn't take too long. It's going to be the flapper that's going to take a little bit more, will be more time intensive. So I'm basically, let me see here. I think I'm just going to cut this basically in half. That should give me enough. That should give me enough room to play with on each side. All right. So okay. And so this is pretty thick, so I'm going to go ahead and use Mod Podge to get it stuck to this right here. So let me grab my Mod Podge. So let's just get this nice and covered, good and thick. Okay. Let me get this on here. Like so. And let me just turn it over here. Make sure all the bubbles are out. And since this is kind of wrinkled, there's a little bit more chance of bubblage. See, I'm making words up again. I don't think bubblage is a word. But you know what I mean, right? Okay, I want to make sure it's all nice and secure there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good there. All right, so I'm just going to do a quick little miter on each corner. All right, now, I mean, this is really quite easy breezy. This is going to be the quick part, so I thought I'd get this part finished first, and then we can really hone in on the more decorative part, which is always fun. Always so much fun. I really want to get it nice and tight. And what I like to do usually is instead of going around to the, each side. I like to do the opposite ends just so I can be sure that that is pulled really, really good and tight. So I'm just going to go to the other short end here and get it pulled as tight as I can. Okay, voila. Got a little bit on here, but that's okay. That'll help with the leathery look. Okay, so that is all there is to that. I'm going to do the other side off camera, and then I will be back to work on the topper with you. Okay, hang tight. Okay, so I've got both front and back done, and I realized too late that I had done one side black and one side white, which doesn't matter. I will be putting like an end paper over this, so this is all going to get covered up anyway. But that part is going to have to wait until week 4, because the way that I'm going to be binding it, I need to wait on that step. So these puppies are ready to go. They're going to be in hiding for the rest of the month until week 4, but they are ready and set to go. So now, here we go. So these are the envelopes that I decided to use for the topper. And I've done a flappy topper before, but all of it was left to right, back and forth like this. This time I want to do some top and bottom, and I think I'm going to use these glassine envelopes for that. So basically what you want to do is just kind of get your configuration figured out. This is obviously this was a longer envelope that I cut in half. It was going to be too long for what I need, but I'm just going to, tape or glue that down, or glue it shut so it won't have a opening there. So this part is where you just kind of figure out how you want to do it. And I keep changing my mind about it. Imagine that. I keep changing my mind about how I want it, because there's so many different ways to do it. So, let's see, while I figure this out, why don't you go ahead and think about, my question for the day is, what are your favorite books? Or what kind of books make you feel very hygge and cozy and comfortable? Or maybe just like a genre that you like, or if there's a specific book that you like. Let me know in the comments. That will be one of the things that gets you in on the drawing. Also, you need to subscribe. And what's the other thing? You need to like the video. Subscribe and like the video. And comment below what your favorite book is. And you will need to do this with all 8 collaborators on each of their videos in order for you to get in on the drawing. Okay, so don't just do it on mine. You need to follow along and do it for the whole month of October, and that will get you in on the drawing. But while I figure this out, I'm going to tell you my favorite books. I tend to read 2 different types of books at the same time. I'm always reading something spiritual, something spiritually uplifting that kind of helps my Christian walk. And my favorite Christian book, hands down, is called The Desire of Ages. It is about the whole life of Jesus from birth to death. And I keep saying that, if you're not in love already with Jesus, this book will make you fall head over heels in love with him, with our Savior. So that's always my favorite book. I'm reading through it again, and it's just beautiful, beautifully written. The author is Ellen G. White, and I highly recommend it. So that is the spiritual genre that I like to do. I also like to. Oh, that's kind of cool. I also like to read novels that have kind of like a historical fiction aspect to them. And my favorite contemporary author right now is Kate Morton. And all of her books have some kind of like a twofold thing. Like there's the modern story that connects with something that happened in the past, whether it's in the 1920s or in medieval times or what have you. But there's like these two storylines, and they parallel each other. And I just love it. All of her books so far that I've read are just really exciting and intriguing like that. So that's my escape. Those are my escape books. So tell me what yours are in the comment below. Let's see. I do know that I want this to be on top. And I can't quite decide how the flippy flappiness of this needs to go. Maybe like this, and then maybe like this, because it needs to be kind of intriguing, a little bit intriguing. Okay, maybe that. I think I just got it. All right, so of course it's not decorated yet, but we're going to flip up here, and then there, and then there, and then there, and then there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And you know what? I am sure that I'm going to forget before it's all said and done. So let me grab my pencil. Here we go. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I don't really want to write on this because I'm not sure how I'm going to pull that off yet. I'm not going to write on it. So 3 and 4 will be these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then obviously that's the backer. Okay. All right. So now comes the fun part of choosing which of the papers to use on what envelope. And I will be using parts of my kit and parts of Stacy's kit. And this is the fun part, deciding. So I'm going to be playing around with these papers and deciding what goes where. And once I do, I'll be back and just kind of take you along on a sped up journey on how I'm going to be covering these envelopes, okay? All right, I'll be back. Okie dokie, I am back. So I've made my choices on my papers. And to start out, I'm going to use, this one is from Stacy's beautiful kit. I'm going to be using this image here to go inside my little sleeve. I thought that was perfect for that. So I'll be using her page for this one. And I believe the rest of the pages I chose, the rest are from my kit. So be sure to check out both of our kits if you have not already. And they are both 30% off right now. So now's a good time to grab them if you want to play along with this cozy vibe that we're going for. So I'm going to start playing, and you just kind of watch and hopefully get inspired. Okay? All right, I have got them finished, and now time to assemble. Time to assemble. And I think I remember how I wanted it. Let's see here. Oh, I decided to use one of my little envelopes in my kit instead of 2 glassine bags. So that was a bit of a change in the midst of crafting. You know, we can change our minds, right? Okay. And then like so. And like so. And then this one, I decided to do the upside down version. And honestly, I goofed a little bit. I should have put this back paper upside down. I wasn't quite thinking about that. Sorry. Do as I say, not as I do. But it's still pretty. I might actually add like some fussy cuts or something in there just to be a little, I don't know, we'll see. And then this one here, like this. Lovely. All right, so now time to glue it all down. Okay, there we go. That is the basics of it. Now, I do want to embellish with a few words. I think I'm going to use, this is from Stacy's kit. I'm feeling the Get Cozy on the cover, on the very front cover. I like that a lot. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And then I'm going to grab my words from one of my kits, and we'll do a few of the others. I'm going to be, I think I like that cozy plaid. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna cut it just down just a tad and then kind of scruff up the edges. If you know me at all, you know I like my scruffies. I like my scruffies. So this is, I was actually looking for a kind of a flannel kind of ribbon. A flannel plaid ribbon, and wouldn't you know, I could not find that anywhere. So I like this though. The color scheme is good. It's not like soft and flannelly like I wanted, but I think it still works. I think it works. So I'm gonna go with that. Get cozy. I love that. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right. Now, I did want to put a few words on some of these others. And these are from my Quote Me Book Lovers Words and Quotes. And this kit is in the bundle, the OctHygge bundle that I have in my shop as well. It's also 30% off. You get my kit, the words, my cozy bookworm mini books, and the time to read French door tags, which I will be incorporating that into my journal as well. So I put a whole bundle together if you're interested in all the little extras here. So let's see here. I'm going to look through my phrases here and pick a few out. Okay, I found a few that I think will work very nicely. Let's see. Reading is magical. I'm going to put that on here because that's a really dreamy dreamy image there. Trim this off just a tad. Get my scraps out of the way. And I'll just, let's see, I've got Reading is Magical for this one. Book Life for this one. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. Maybe there or there. Something like that. And then Just a Girl Who Loves Books. I'll be putting that there somewhere. And then, yes, Good Book, Cozy Nook. That's perfect for that image, isn't it? Okay. All right, so I'm going to play with that for just a minute. All right, I'm going to call that done. So now, let me just show you. I think there were a few I decided to leave as pockets. Not that one. This one, I made it into a little pocket. I don't know if you noticed that. And then this one also, I left the top open so that you can tuck something in there as well. So just like that. Okay, so now just so you know, I am not going to be attaching it to the cover yet, but this is how it will be situated. I'm going to wait until it's time to bind everything together, but I'm going to go ahead and put a ribbon around the back here so that it kind of ties this part shut. All right, but this is kind of how it's going to be situated. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I love it already. Yes, I'm liking it. It's turning out just as I'd hoped. So that's always a good sign, right? All right, so let me grab some ribbon that I can use to tie that together. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed some of this cream-colored sari silk. I think that will look nice with this. And as you may know, sari silk is usually like just crumpled up really much, quite a bit like this, which I love. But for the back, I wanted it to be, it's out of control. It's out of control. I wanted, oh my goodness, coordination, not a good day for coordination, apparently. Okay. So, but I want the back to be flat against this. So I just took some water and just kind of sprayed it with water to straighten it out a bit. So, and it works out great because it's right on the seam is pretty much the middle. So, all right. So all I'm going to do is use my Fabri-Tac and just get a swath of glue here. All of this, as you can see, it's pretty ugly, but this is all going to be attached to the cover front. So the front cover, I'm talking backwards now too. So let me just see, I cut a little extra. I don't think I need quite all of this, but I want it to be safe. Don't want to have too much is better than not enough, right? Because we can always trim it down. Okay, I think that's a decent length. Let me do this and this, and voila, there we go. Let me bring this out again. And on week 4, I will attach this and finish the whole cover, the binding of it all. And I feel like I could glue it on right now, but I want to give myself some options. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna hold off on this. But look at that. Isn't that pretty already? This is going to be lovely. Such a cozy, cozy feeling already to this cover. All right. Yay. Awesome. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching this, the first of my videos in this collaboration. And please, please, please check out Stacy's video today as well. She's working on her cover. And then tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday, there'll be 2 more crafters each day working on their cover. So please check them out, give them your support, subscribe, like their videos, comment on their videos, and help us grow. And let's have just a big old hygge party, a crafting hygge party. I am so excited about this. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.